Okay, phenomenal, successful, this program. Phenomenally. Imagine so successful that we need more money already, which is great because it's small and medium-sized businesses. Community banks do a terrific job. Going to go into some of the larger banks not doing as well. But can we now do the $1 trillion war bond? 1.75% I'm willing to give you. We know that Speaker Pelosi's in favor of it. We know that Larry Kudlow's in favor of it. We need the money. I want to give the Treasury money. Why? To put people to work I feel helpless. So do 317 million other people. Can we have a way, like March of Dimes against polio, to give you money so you can beat COVID?
Jim, here's my idea for the 50-year. We're going to be auctioning off 30 years and 20 years, buy one of each, and it's the 50-year. That'll give us twice as much money, and we appreciate your efforts.
So 50-year, we would be able to, can we earmark it, or is it just a 50-year Treasury? And can't we just note it as COVID so that we know who our enemy is? It's a common enemy, Democrat and Republican.
Jim, we're raising over $2 trillion, as you know, for our COVID relief. We're raising it all across the curve, and we have tremendous demand for U.S. Treasuries. Everybody wants to buy U.S. Treasuries. It's the safe haven, so it's being very well received. And I just want to comment, the SBA event we had yesterday with the president at the White House yesterday, it was a great success. He got to speak to both community bankers as well as the large bankers. Again, we have 3,500 lenders up on the system, with many more getting signed up every day. And I want to assure all small businesses out there, we will not run out of money. The president has asked us to go back to Congress. We hope they pass this tomorrow and Friday. And we want to assure everybody, if you don't get a loan this week, you'll get a loan next week or the following week. The money will be there.
All right, Mr. Secretary, I support this program with everything I have. I think it's fantastic. The community bankers have stepped up in a way that I cannot believe. And the small and medium size are going to be saved by that. How about the large guys? I go to Citi's site today, and I'm pro-Citi. I think great bank. It says Citi's working with the SBA to provide relief to small business owners. While we are working as quickly as we can, we are not yet able to accept applications for the Paycheck Protection Program. Meanwhile, Charlie Scharf, one of the greatest bankers, Wells Fargo, the biggest small business lender in the country, is constrained by something that Janet Yellen did during the Friday before the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Let's change that. They should be able to give all the loans they want. We need Wells and Citi involved if this thing's going to be a success, Mr. Secretary.
Well, let me just comment. I think overall the banks have done a phenomenal job. As you've said, some of them are further ahead. I just want to reemphasize this was just launched last Friday. So, I mean, we're literally 3 days into this. I can tell you the Fed has put out a notice that they're going to be doing a program, a 13-3 program, such that they can buy these loans. So that's going to provide, in excess of $350 billion of liquidity. I know the Fed is speaking to all the banks, so we want to make sure both the SBA, the Fed, Treasury, everybody's working with all the banks. Let me just comment, there were a lot of banks that were signed up that hadn't used this system in a long time. The SBA has signed up over 30,000 individual people to be entitled on the system, and every day they sign up thousands more, because at every single bank you have lots of people that need to be entitled to approve these loans.